I know in my book, nobody starts at favorites. I don't even put the present World Cup T20 champions as favorites. No, there is no team which starts as favorites. Every team will start has started this tournament on a very equal footing. She's a match winner for India. She's uh, uh, earned ICC Women Cricketer of the Year awards more than once, or I think twice. She's already done that, so she's already an accomplished batter. I don't see a reason that I need to bracket it or brand it as best T20 or Test batter or One Day batter. Obviously, they play so much of T20, so I will not classify that best player ever to play for India or not. She is very good. That is why she's scoring runs, and that is why she's the ICC Cricketer of the Year more than once. Look, she's a star player. She's a stylish player, and she continues to score runs, get India the win. I mean, that's the job of a player who's playing for the Indian side, and it's the same job what Smriti does, what Harman does, what Deepti is doing, what Richa is doing, and what anybody and everybody is on the team doing. That is their job to do. Yes, I mean she is in India's. She's in the elite list of India all-rounders, undoubtedly. I don't remember any all-rounder who has had such an impact from India. We've had all-rounders, yes, but to make an impact consistently in the recent past, I think Deepti Sharma, not only in India, I think in world cricket, there are very few players who can walk in with an individual skill into a playing 11, and Deepti Sharma for sure is one of those cricketers around the world going around in the present generation, and she's that good.
He is that good. Spin wise, I mean, the spin bowling as well as batting. I mean, the middle and lower. She can chip in with both. I mean, and as you said, she is one of the best.
And fielding.
ICC, yeah,
And fielding.
And fielding as well. And she's good fielder as well. So, and during ICC tournaments, her best comes out. So she's a big match player as well.
She said that as well. She likes performing on the big stage. In fact, not only Deepti, there are few cricketers in this present Indian team who love the big stage, and that's what makes this Indian team so special. That's what makes watching them so special, is because they love to make an impact on the big stage, and it is a big stage. You have to prepare for it, but obviously you have to own the fact that there'll be pressure on you, there'll be expectation, and then you're able to come out with all the best of flying colors in for yourself and for the team. It's always nice to see them perform like this.
Anjum ji, you have been commentating for quite some time, over a decade now. And do you see, would you consider this phase as the golden phase of Indian cricket as a whole? Women's team world champion, men's team world champion, though different format, but they are among the best in the the white ball cricket. I mean, would you say this is the best phase of Indian cricket?
I'll add on to it. The under 19 men and under 19 women are also world champions.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, I mean it's a blessing for us in the country. When we were celebrating the season's award, Naman Awards, recently in the month of February, March, I think March earlier in 2026, after the women's victory in 25 and the men's T20 World Cup win, when we were doing the BCCI Naman Awards, we were all there, and it was a blessing to have 5 World Cup trophies over there, celebrating each and every format, celebrating each and every team that is there. It was, I mean, to have so many champions under one roof, having the same crest on our shirts. I mean, it feels very nice, and it feels, as I say, it's a very humbling feeling to be saying that we have 5 World Cup trophies in a matter of 2 years or less than 2 years. 5 World Cup ICC titles. It's very nice. It's a very nice feeling, and hopefully we can add on to more.
Yes, under 18, under 19, men's or women's, India has, by large, completely dominated, decade and a half, maybe 20 years since Virat Kohli. Now we have started dominating world cricket in the shorter format. The white ball in men's as well. You think that it's with this women's team, it has everything that is needed, the ingredients, the performance, the belief. I mean, it started from you because as you know, you started India's rise that way. Probably you think that somehow that if you had players like Jemima, players like Shafali and others like Smriti Mandhana and all, you as a captain would have delivered much more in your era because you did not get that kind of a team.
Uh, I guess our team in 2005 was a very good team, which played the first World Cup final as an Indian team.
Yes.
In South Africa against Australia, in uh, 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 in Johannesburg when we were playing in the Centurion Park in Johannesburg. Uh, I've always felt that the 2005 World Cup team was a very talented team, which should have gone on to win the World Cup. But probably we were not prepared or we were not skillful enough to cross the final hurdle. And that's it. But this team in 2025 which went on to cross the final hurdle, they also didn't have things easy, we also didn't have things easy, but then this team will always be recognized as a world champion team. And truly, I mean, there's no taking away from that. They have brought India laurel in the women's game as well. So Harmanpreet led Indian cricket team is the best team. And I won't say that if I have had these present cricketers in the past, we would have been more. I guess we were a very good side in 2005 also. We were in 2009 also. Um, yeah, but it's okay. I mean, that's fine. I feel that if I had I should have delivered more. I should have had more runs under my belt. I should have had more victories. And I'd say this, we always, obviously, all those players who have played with me, we always talk about it that we should have won a World Cup for India. We were that skillful and we were very confident as well. So we know where we lacked, but it had to be in 2025. I'm happy that at least in 2025 we got a World Cup trophy for India. I mean, look at the big stage. It was happening in Mumbai, an ICC event, India was playing South Africa women. They had beaten Australia. I mean, it was a near perfect script. Indian women didn't have it easy coming into the final. They didn't have it easy in the final. They earned the World Cup by putting in strong performances, by putting in their best foot forward, and they had the belief to doing that. I mean, for me, it was also a perfect script because at least I was on the ground witnessing it. I wasn't back home watching it on television, and it wasn't happening in another country. I was there in the commentary box when Amanjot Kaur hit that final boundary against Australia. I was in the commentary box when Harmanpreet took that final catch to win the World Cup for India. I was in the commentary box when Smriti Mandhana batted so beautifully when Shifali took those wickets. So, I mean, at the end of the day, at least I was a part of the history which we all saw get created. So, yeah,
Will
I'm
that
happy with that.
history
At
be
least that World
repeated?
Cup came.
Yes. Will that history be repeated again, but in the shortest format? Do you think
History
you will be
is
again in this commentary box, enjoying all?
history is meant to be repeated. History is meant to be repeated. Whether it is for us or whether it is for somebody else doesn't matter. But history is meant to be repeated. That is the beauty of it.
What happened this time?
Um, it's whether it happens this time, whether it happens the next time, whether we repeat history or we create history, Indian team is always on the rise, which is a good thing. And at least we are making the right progress in World Cups. That the confidence is there. One World Cup title has given the team confidence, and at the end of the day, the confidence also assists you in crossing over the line when you're in a difficult scenario because you know how to cross over the difficult path. So yeah, I'm happy, and as I say, Harmanpreet Kaur's team in 2025 has given the biggest lesson to stay in the moment, to stay in the present. So when I, as a broadcaster, watch this team play, I always feel that they know what they're doing best in that scenario. So put your trust and faith in them, and just stay in the present and stay in the moment. We'll see what happens in the future.
You were the captain of that final, and now Harmanpreet is the captain of this Indian side. What advice? I mean, you are obviously much senior to her She came, she shook your hand, hugged you. Some of the girls were actually, touching your feet and getting the blessings from you
No,
because
no,
no,
no, nobody was touching my feet. No, no, nobody was touching my feet, and they don't need to touch my feet. But yeah, we
but
share a great camaraderie and respect for each other.
you are also very articulate enough to tell them what needs to be done. Okay, now the scene is this team is brilliant. But if you have to give three advice, just three, I'm not saying five or 10, three advice to this team, how to repeat the 50-50 performance in 2020 cricket and give us the World Cup, three advices it will be.
Yeah, I don't think I need to give them any advice. I just wish the best for them, which is always there. How to win a contest, they know it. They are present cricketers. They practice daily. They are breathing, eating, sleeping, and dreaming what they need to do. So obviously they know good. They know better because they are in that profession at this point of time. From my side, I only, as I say, good wishes are always there. Backings will always be there. How to support them, if at all my support is required, in whichever way, I'm always readily available for each and every player. So there is no stopping, or there is no resistance in any which way. It's just that from a distance, or even around them, you can only give them encouragement and hope that you can pass on the best wishes to them at each point of time. Even if I don't see them, doesn't matter. I will always be backing them in each and every scenario. That is something that I will do for this team, for the next team, and whichever person is handling the team. I'll keep doing that. My piece of advice is just that back yourself, back your skill. They are a confident bunch, and hope that this confidence just continues to assist them sail through at any time there is a turbulence around them. This confidence should help them sail through. So yeah, I'm always there to back them.
Like you, a very confident captain, Harmanpreet Kaur. The Punjabi confidence is there. That was with
Yeah.
you, and that is also evident in Harmanpreet. She carries the team very well. She is very strong, leads from the front. A word about Harmanpreet as captain.
Uh, she's a good leader. The best part is, look, I've not played under Harman, so that first-hand experience is not there. But I know for sure that she commands a great respect in that dressing room. She walks tall in that dressing room because of her own performances. The backing of the team is there. She is the leader of that team, and when I say that she's a leader of the team, is she leads them in whichever direction they need to be led, and everyone happily follows that. So that's a big statement that I'm putting out there, that she commands that kind of respect. And for any leader who commands that kind of respect is a great thing to happen. There is immense positivity, there is immense respect in that change room for each other. It's not only for Harman, for each other, there is great respect and for their each individual skill level. And when together they walk onto the park, they come out there as a great force in unity. And that is why the results have come through for India in the past. For Harmanpreet Kaur, she knows how to score runs. She knows how to lead this team. She's a World Cup winner, and we are very proud of her. India is very proud of her and her team. So yeah, I mean, just hope that success goes in that direction more so each and every day.
She is not the one who exhibits her game all the time. She can take the back seat and allows others like Smriti or Shafali or Jemima to flourish. She would rather take a back seat and enjoy the back. But when it comes to she has been more of played a second fiddle to all of them. That's also a reflection of a good leader, a good captain.
I mean, it's again, it's two sides to a coin. Whether you play second fiddle or you lead them, at the end of the day, it's a team game. You need two people on the crease to score runs. So whether she's striking the ball or she's at the non-striker, and at the end of the day, we saw that even in the game against Pakistan, Smriti was flourishing at the other end when Harman was there. When Harman started taking singles, ones and twos, Smriti was there. So it's about a teamwork, and as I said, she has great respect. She walks tall in that change room because of her own individual performance as well. And together, obviously, the team looks good when they all walk out together.
Okay, Anjum, quickly, I before wrapping it up, your the next India's next matches, India will play Australia, and there are other big teams who South Africa is there. Uh, do you think what should be India's now? How should India capitalize on the gains from the victory against Pakistan? Because South Africa and Australia, they are much stronger teams.
So you obviously, if they are stronger teams and they are good teams, everyone has come to win a World Cup. Nobody has come to just participate in a World Cup. I mean, at the end of the day, whoever is able to get the better of the opposition will win. I mean, that's the basis of competing in a World Cup. Uh, Teams know what are India's strengths. Uh, Indian team knows what is the opposition's strengths. And at the end of the day, how are you able to get that extra one run ahead of them, or you're able to get them dismissed before the opposition reaches the target that you've set for them? So it doesn't matter whether it's Australia, whether it is Netherlands, whether it is Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, whoever is in front of this Indian side, they have to win the contest. And then only you can reach the next step that you want to reach. So it's not about straight away. First and foremost, they have to obviously win and qualify for the semifinals. Once they reach the semifinals, then they will think of a final. So, but for now, it's just about looking at the next game, which is in front of them.
Last two questions. Uh, any areas of weakness or anything that you think that this team, probably a little bit of fielding, little bit of fast bowling department, you think that India needs to tighten the noose around, quickly, built around these small little weaknesses, maybe?
So obviously they are aware of what are the areas that need to be strengthened, and everyone knows about that as well, whether it is batting, bowling, and even if they've had success in their batting or in their bowling, there is always room for improvement. That is a very constant thing that you keep doing as a team. Even if they're a world champion side, they will still want to become better at every skill that they are exhibiting. And same for this Indian team as well. I'm sure they're working hard on each and every aspect of what makes them a better team against a good or a stronger opposition.
Last question. I mean, if about not the weaknesses, but if you think that there are certain one or two departments which India can further improve, further develop, what those areas would be?
Every department. Whether it is batting, bowling, or fielding. I mean, if you ask an Indian team when they won against Pakistan, would they be happy by getting 170? They'll say, no, we should have got 200. And if you ask them that while bowling, were you happy conceding 40 or 50 runs in the power play? They'll say, no, we should have done better. We restricted the opposition. So obviously, every department, there is room for improvement. And even in the fielding, it's you try to play a near perfect game every time. It doesn't happen every time, but that aspiration and that effort is always there to have a very good or a near perfect game. That is going to be the same story. Whoever is your opposition, as a team, will always be aspiring to becoming a better team each day.
So a little bit of more batting, little bit of more runs in the power play, and also not conceding too many runs in the power play. That is what could be one of the things that you're saying.
No, I didn't say that. I said it's a very constant improvement for each and every team. Whether you won the game or you've not won the game, areas of improvement always remain the same. You only want to improve in each and every department.